All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Eric and Tom Show. We hope you have had a great Sunday. We are still here at the school, weekend number 3. We're getting ready to wrap this up. We're almost done, but hey, we just had a great idea. We're in a school, in a classroom, and we want to share some knowledge with you. Check this out. We're going to put our thinking cap on. We want to tune you in and help you out with something. Any type of small business you run, anything like that, you need to see this. These numbers that we have figured out and diced up for you are all factual, and they may be alarming to you. Some of you may be surprised. So we've wrote down a couple of questions that we're going to pop answers to with facts, and we're going to let you see it for yourself. Check this out. Question number 1. Is there competition? Mine and Tom's answer is no. We're going to get into that. How do you separate you from competition? So I already told you our answer was no, but let's move forward. We're going to tell you how it's no. It's not just our opinion. Check this out. We picked a random industry where people have businesses. They do it for themselves. They work for a company, what have you. We just picked a random business in the United States to give you facts and numbers about. Here it is. Check it out. We picked the drywall business. Okay? Drywall businesses. In the United States, there is 20,000 plus drywall businesses. Okay? Also, in the United States, there are 58,000 plus that make up the 20,000 businesses. So almost triple. This is how many people there are in the world. Or I'm sorry, in the United States. Just north of 332 million. So our first question, is there competition? We said no, and we're going to show you how. 332 million people. 58,486 people that do drywall. So let's divide this number. Good thing I don't get paid to do the writing. Let's divide this number by 52 states. That is going to give us this number, 1,124. So that means out of 332 million people, 58,000 and some change actually provide this service per state. There is only 1,124 people per state on average. We realize some states are bigger than others. So just again, estimated per state, 1,124 per state. So let's take the state we live in. We know there is north of 4.5 million people in Kentucky. There are 1,124 people that not only do this service of drywall, but have knowledge as to how to do this service. So, those are alarming numbers. Way small for way big. So that is why our answer, is there competition? Absolutely not. So if you're still not convinced, check this out. Let's move on to our second question. How do you separate you from competition? Well, it's easy. We need to go back up to our original number. How many people are there in the United States? Okay, out of 332 million, for easy math, let's take 132 million away from that. That's going to leave us with 200 million. Okay, the reason we took The 132 away, we got kids, we got elderly, we got, people that don't work for whatever your reason. So 200 million people left, and they are all in the same boat doing the same thing, and that is selling things to make money. Okay? They're in the business of making money. Everybody is. So, how can you, one little person, be different than 200 million people selling stuff? Doesn't matter what you sell, by the way. How can you be different when, in fact, you too sell a service? Okay, me and Tom sell a service, which is kitchens, bathrooms, and everything that goes with that. So how can you be different when you're selling something and so are 200 million people selling something? Watch this. Remember the question. How do you separate you from what you think is competition? That's easy. All these people are in the same boat. They're all selling things for this reason. You know how you get different? We not only sell things, we do something else right here. We share knowledge. Okay? So we sell our services, but we share knowledge. So doesn't that make us different than everybody in the boat that's just selling? So the way we see it, there is no competition, first off, no matter what you do, okay? Nurses are not competing against other nurses. They're all in it together, trying to help people, trying to save lives. Doctors, all kinds of people like that. Small businesses, big businesses, other businesses, they think they're in competition, but in reality, there is no competition. There is not enough people on the planet providing not only a service that somebody can purchase, but teaching other people how to do those services. That is just our opinion. Competition is this simple. We've got a favorite basketball team, football team, athletics, anything. Those are competitions. People that are playing things, playing sports and being competitive for what, Tom? For a trophy. To see who's the better team, to see who's the better of this, okay? If you do drywall work, you need to pat yourself on the back. You are part of an elite group of people in the United States. There are very few of you. So if your neighbor starts a drywall business tomorrow, don't be upset. He is not your competition. He is just another individual that has learned a skill that is much needed. And what we really need more than competition is we need teachers. Okay, those numbers are astronomically low. 5,683 people in the state. In the state of Kentucky, there's over 4.5 million people. That is way too low. Then when you have those people that want to share their ideas and their thoughts, they don't, because they're scared of what somebody else might have to say about the way they go about doing something. Okay, we need to help reverse these numbers. We need to help reverse the situation. We already know there's no competition. We already know that people want to show other people, but they're afraid to because of people that make fun of and or laugh at how they go about teaching. The point of the matter is there's not enough people going around for what we actually need done in the world. Knowledge is so much more powerful than money. Okay, you can hand somebody a fish, they're going to eat for a day. We've all heard that saying. You can teach somebody to fish, and they are going to eat for a lifetime. Now, keep in mind, this is just mine and Tom's opinion, okay? Two people. We don't want to break down those numbers in the big scheme of things. We're just two individuals. But with that being said, we have some really cool custom epoxy countertops coming up. Okay, a vanity top that we've got coming up for the bathroom that you just seen that we're right in the middle of. And we are going to show you exactly how to do that yourself so that you can have the knowledge also and be able to do that for yourself. Christmas is around the corner. Do it for a loved one. Do it for anybody. Do it for a friend. Any of that. That is what it is all about. That is what it is for. And that's why we do videos on top of selling our service. We hope this helps. We hope it helps somebody that is struggling, that wants to do tutorials, that wants to do how-tos. We encourage you to do it. It doesn't matter what the few think. It's the big picture, what many don't know.